Okay, my top 3 things that I love about my Aeon Mira 9 laser. Okay, number one thing is the safety feature of having the glass right here. Not just that I have to look through the top. Okay, so when it's on, okay, and it's cutting, I don't have to sit there and look over the top because I have the window here. So I can be sitting here at my desk and designing something on Adobe Illustrator or checking emails or managing my sales, and at the same time be keeping an eye on my project that's cutting or engraving. Okay, that's number one. Number two is it came with a camera. So when I bought my Aeon Mira 9, it came with a camera, and I was adamant that I needed a camera. Well, once it got here, I realized I don't need a camera, and that is because it has the feature of origin. Okay, so I liked, I do a lot of Lazy Susans, I do a lot of coasters. I like to set my origin for the middle. And this way I know that the middle of the design is in the middle of my item. I always keep a tape measure close by, and that's so that I can mark the center of my blank. I set it in there. I have my origin. I take the item and just slide it in there so that the laser beam, which you can see, let's see if I have something that I can, just giving you an example by a piece of wood. When I put it in here, I actually can see where the origin, the beam is. Okay, and so what I would do is I'd go ahead and make sure that that red dot is on the middle that I measured out with my tape measure. And then the next thing that I'm able to do is I am able to click on frame. And then it actually will frame where it's going to cut or engrave. So I know that my design fits within my materials, or as well as I can see that the materials are within the right area. So like if I'm doing a 4-inch coaster, I can make sure that when it's framing it, that it's framing the part of the coaster that I want engraved. So like with slate, sometimes it has a beveled edge around the edge, but I want to make sure that the image is, or the design is going to be on the part, within the area that's not beveled. And so when I frame it, it does it. It is amazing. And the accuracy, I get really excited about that. Really excited that, here I thought that the only way of my doing this was by utilizing the camera. And yeah, I have the camera, which is great, but I've never used it. I haven't used it yet. So I haven't even set it up yet. So number one is the window that I can see, the safety feature that I can see right in it. Number two is the origin and framing features. And number three is the speed. I can, what normally would take me 2 hours, 3 hours to engrave, for a full 15-inch in circumference Lazy Susan, now only takes me 45 minutes. Amazing. The other thing, I have to throw this in there too, is I am able to pick and choose pieces and engrave in different depths to kind of give that 3D. It's really cool. So that's it. Those are the things that I love about my Aeon Mira 9 laser.